One of the biggest things that I see where people get confused in industrial real estate is they don't understand how different places charge. And let me explain what I mean. You see this beautiful building in front of me? See, that building is probably between 30 and 40 foot tall. When you're leasing a building that is that tall, the rent is higher. Another thing that adjusts the rent is the percentage of office to warehouse space. If this building was 50% office and 50% warehouse, this rent would be way higher than a traditional. If I had a building right next door and it was exactly the same shape, but one was 50% office and 50% warehouse, and the other was all warehouse, or just, you have a bathroom in there in an office, the rent is significantly different. And oftentimes when people are looking at the rents for industrial, they don't understand why that's happening. Some other things that could affect the value of what you're going to have to pay for that building is if they have, lost my train of thought, is if they have cranes. So cranes are overhead. They're very expensive to build. You can put them in after the building is built, but it costs a lot of money. You usually need to put them in while the building is built, and they really increase the value of the building. I had a transaction not that long ago I was sick over. I found a building that was very similar to this one. It had super high ceilings. It was actually 80% office and 20% warehouse. Very unusual. My client made an offer on the building, and then we needed to counter. And he went to his banker, and his banker said, "What are you doing? That is a ridiculous price for that building." I was sick because it was actually a great price for that building because the building was 80% office. So it had a lot more improvements than just a warehouse. So you really need to understand, if you're leasing or buying any industrial real estate, the items that it has with it, the specialty things like the higher roofs and all that stuff, have a difference in the price per square foot.